G'day folks, this morning I've come down to this lagoon on the Lower Ovens River to see if I can catch a carp. Hey you! You're watching Robbie Fishing. Right, now the Lower Ovens River here in the Warby Ovens National Park is littered with lots of lagoons and swamps that fill up when the river floods, then they hold the water when the river goes down. This is one of the biggest ones on the river, it's huge. Now I'm going to be fishing with two rods. I haven't set them up yet. One's going to have worms and one's going to have corn, and I'm going to be fishing with a paternoster rig with both rods. Now I sounded this out with my deeper fish finder yesterday. I was down here taking photos with my mate Praddy, and I had a really good look around here with my deeper Chirp Plus. Over there it was about 1.1 metres out in the middle, but as I panned around here, sort of over in that point, it was up to 2 metres deep. So it's quite a deep little swamp. So I'm going to have one rod deep and one rod shallow. Right, now time to put the lines in. This is rod number 1. It's got the 2 Jan Jack worms, paternoster rig. Now somebody told me the other day, I can't remember who it was, but somebody told me that when you're fishing with worms, you've got to be very, very careful not to put the worms on backwards, because if you do, you won't catch any fish. Now, from my soundings with my deeper yesterday, it's about 1.6, 1.7 metres just there. I can't really cast it out much further because this reel needs new line. It's almost MT. Alright, rod number 2. Paternoster rig once again. This time a heap of corn. And it doesn't really matter whether you put the corn on backwards or not. That's in about a metre of water. That's in the shallow end of the lake. I just had a little nibble on my corn. Something definitely pulled my corn then. Sure, I wasn't seeing things. I can see big rings on the water up there. Didn't see a bird come down. I wonder if it might have been a carp jump. Didn't hear it, but it's a sign of life of some description. I don't think it was a bird. Just had a little nibble on my corn. There it goes. There it goes. Something's nibbling at me corn. Definitely something nibbling at me corn. He's still there. There's definitely something nibbling at me corn. It's still there. Got him. Yes, it's game on. It's game on. It's taken me a while. It's taken me a while, but it's game on. It's big too. Gee whiz. I had a nibble earlier. Right, it's taken me about an hour. I've been sitting here for about an hour before I got this bite. Now he came from the shallow end of the pool. I've got to be a bit careful here. I've got to grab my landing net, take it with me, because otherwise he's going to wrap me around all that stuff. Right. Right. What do we got? Very largisus carpusus. I suspected that there would be carp in here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's other species in here of some kind. When I was a kid, these lagoons were full of redfin and carp. These days the redfin have all but disappeared, and even the carp numbers have dropped way back from what they used to be. I reckon he's about a 63 centimetre model. I'm just tiring him a little bit. I had to bring my landing net because otherwise I would have got up here and I wouldn't be able to get him around there to get him back down to where I'm sort of fishing. Right. Come on, come on, mate. I'll land him. I'll take him back up to my car. I haven't got a land. Oh, yes, I have. I've got a little esky bag that I bring me worms and stuff in. A drink, me worms, me cheese, and I'm cod fishing. And it's got a little pouch on the side, and I put a tape measure in that pouch so that I can't forget it. There we go, folks. One giant lagoon mud marlin. Nice and clean for a lagoon fish too. Let's go and get a measurement and a photo. Now, I guessed 63 when I was fighting him, and he's 63 and a half. He's 63. He's 63. I'm sure I guessed 63. Right, now that's how I caught that carp. It was a hook fully loaded with corn kernels, sweet corn kernels. I've got 5 corn kernels on that small hook. Now it's currently 9:30. And I started fishing about 8:15. So it's taken me an hour, maybe a little bit over, to catch that fish. They're very slow, but that's okay. I caught one in the end. As with most May fishing, it's all about playing a game of patience. Sure, I just had another bite. I did too. When I put my line in then, like there it goes, like 20 seconds ago, I thought I'll check this other rod and check the worms. Then I got a bite on this rod straight away. Got him! Oh, I lost him! Oh, I literally hadn't even put that rod back. I'll sit that down. Wow! Sat here for an hour and didn't get a touch. I just, I put my line back in. Then I turned the camera off and I thought I'll just check the worms on this other rod here. And I just threw it back out there, and then I got a bite straight away. There we go, here we go, getting a nibble on the corner. Oh, he's on there, look, whoa! Oh, how did I miss that? He was just about to pull the rod out of the rod holder. Ha! I thought I had him fair and square. Quick, get some more corn on and get it back in. There's not a second to lose. That was a good bite, a good bite, a good bite. Right. Out there, I reckon. I reckon that's in the right spot. As soon as I sat back down, it started biting again. It's getting a faint nibble. Something's definitely pulling on it. Got him! Yes, it's another big one! Can I beat 63 centimetres? I tell you what, there's a fair chance I can. This feels pretty heavy. It is hard to tell sometimes when you've got so much line out. But there is a lot of weight in this fish. One thing I know, if it's not 63 centimetres, it's not a tiddler either. Don't go too far to the left. I don't leave it tangled with my worm rod. Then again, it might actually make it move with the first bite it gets. No, don't go over there. No. Oh. And that's gone straight under me worm rod. What if I can do this, I wonder? Now, where's my net? Seem to have to go where the fish want to go, don't you, when you do this? All right, now where is he? Give us a look. Give us a glimpse. I don't know whether... No, it's not 63. The last one, no, it's way smaller. Way smaller. This one will be lucky to be 50. They just feel so big when they've got so much line out. Because you've got to do what they want, don't you? If they want to go this way, you've got to go this way. If they want to go that way, you've got to go that way. All right, come on, Muddy, into the net. Should be a bit easier than the last one, you're not as big. Come on, you big corn cruncher. Got him. Let's do the measurement and photo again. Beauty. Well, my guess, I said not even 50. But looking at him now, I reckon he's going to go about 52. 52. Hey. Hey. Stop it. Stop. Shush. Shh. He is 53. I was a centimetre out. 53 centimetres. I tell you what. The old carpiometer is very well calibrated today. God, I love this. I absolutely love this. People might think I'm a little bit crazy because I'm less than 100 metres from the Ovens River, which is full of Murray cod. So why am I sitting on the lagoon fishing for carp? Because I like it. That's the reason. I like it. I enjoy it. As I get older, my fishing trips become more about the environment that I'm fishing in rather than the actual fish. And this is one of the nicest places you'll find to sit in the morning sun and just soak a bait. Absolutely beautiful. I had a little kingfisher come and land on this branch just on the other side of the long grass here just before. Shit, my corn rod's nearly got pulled in. Got him. On again. I'm having a blast. Whoa. Where's the anti-reverse? Why do they make the switch so small? Which way are you going to go, mate? Left or right? I think this might be a smaller one as well. This might be even smaller than the 53, is it? It's hard to say. Well, I think it might be a bit bigger. Having the time of my life here. I came down here yesterday with my mate Praddy. I know he's bigger than the last one. Came down here yesterday with my mate Praddy and I ran my deeper fish finder through here. We were taking bird photos and we photographed a couple of snakes and whatnot. And I thought I must come back here and do a bit of bait fishing. I was going to come back during the week, but the weather forecast isn't great for this week. And I just happened to wake up early this morning and couldn't get back to sleep, so I thought I'll just come down here. I can get here till about 8 o'clock, but anyway. Oh, what are we going to call this one? He's going to be up near 60. He's bigger than I thought. I'm going to call this one for 61. Ugh. 61. He's actually swimming to the right spot, this one, unlike the others. He hasn't taken me on a scenic tour of the billabong of the lagoon. Come on, come on. Come on, Carpio, you're not ready yet. Into the net we go. Oh, yes, I'm letting him backwards, which you shouldn't do, and I've got him. He's got to be 60, I reckon 61. I'm going to measure this one in the net and see if that's a bit easier. He's 60. He's 59. He's 59. I was out by a couple of centimetres. I think I said 59 at one stage, and then I revised it to 61. Righto, I've got 5 kernels of corn. That's all I can fit on this hook. You know, I sat here for an hour without as much as a nibble. And in the last probably half an hour, I've caught 3 and lost 1. Unbelievable. All on corn. I walked out of the shower the other day and I walked out in the lounge room and I stood in front of the heater naked to dry myself off a bit. And my wife says, Robbie, close the curtains before the neighbours see you naked. So don't worry about it. If they see me naked, they'll pretty quickly close their own curtains. Oh, that's a good bite, that's a good bite. Got him. I've had quite a few nibbles. Oh, this one's going sick. I've had quite a few nibbles. It's funny, I had all that action before in about a 1 hour period. Not even that, and then it's gone really quiet, apart from a few nibbles. Looks like we're going up the other end, Net. Come with me. Oh no, that's free. Get it away from all those trees. This is where the big one, the 63, the first one I caught, took me. I wonder if it's the same size. Feels big. No, not as big. Big, but not that big. Funny how some go down there, some go up here, some attempt to go over there. Boys, there's a reasonable old mud marlin. Right, 58. 58 is the call. I could do this all day. The sun's out now, it's nice and warm, everything's pleasant. It's just magnificent. It's so relaxing, a bit of a breeze, just beautiful. Right, I've called it for 58. Let's go get a measurement. Right, my initial call was 58. He might be a little bit bigger than that. He's 61, it looks like. If he doesn't kick, I'll get a good measurement there. Alright. Alright, that's the end of his nose. Oh no, 59. 59 centimetres. I am having a blast. I'm having so much fun. I've got to go home shortly because I've got a lot of work to do at home, but it is just so nice sitting here in the May sun reeling in big mud marlin. I love this. My worms, they're from Jan Juck, and today they came unstuck. They didn't bring me any luck, and I couldn't give a fake. So I've had a fantastic morning here today. I've caught 4 carp, a few other bites. I've watched a bit of wildlife fly around and dipped down for some fish. It's just been wonderful. Worth noting is that most of the action came between 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock in an absolute bite window, and all of the action was on corn, not a touch on worms. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, why not give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.